Hey boys and girls, lads and lasses, it's your boy Zizzy. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys another story time episode. This is about the time that me and a bunch of friends went to a game convention in town, in the city. Okay, so how it started off was on a Friday night. We had just finished school. We were out in the town, we were feeling like fucking bosses strutting the streets. Oh, and before I continue, guys, the gameplay in the background you are seeing is some sniping slash shotgun footage I shot on not team deathmatch, on domination and search and destroy. It's just some clips I put together from like a couple. Anyways, the people I was with was the Jacob from last video I was talking about, and then another Jacob. So instead of calling him Jacob this video, I'm gonna be calling him Urbis. We were also with another guy. I want to keep his name a secret, but what we will call him is Alex. And then the other guy, also going to keep him there in a secret, we're going to call him Melvin. So, you know, we doing what the normal teenage boys do. We're looking at girls, just being straight up idiots. But while we were doing this, we were on our way to the ferry terminal to get over to the games convention, which apparently was going to be really good. According to Melvin, he said it was quote unquote sick as. And we get over to the terminal, and we all get the tickets for about a 20-minute ferry ride over the Brisbane River to get to the powerhouse, or the place we were. And to say the least, we had quite an experience on the ferry ride. I mean, really. Okay, so this is what went. We were about 2 minutes into the ferry ride when Urbis, probably the tallest, biggest guy I know, goes to Alex, which is one of these tiny little guys, and he straight up picks him up from his waist and just goes boom, lifts him into the air. I actually got a video of it. Anyways, so Urbis is holding Alex for a good 20 seconds, and they're singing the Titanic theme song, and we're all laughing our asses off. Meanwhile, the captain of the boat, the skipper, and all the people on the boat are giving us these looks like, what the actual fuck are these kids doing, right? And that was funny. But what happened next, it's funny to look back on now, but to think about it, when in that situation, it was kind of like scary because we didn't know what was going to happen. So what happened was, there was this couple behind us, or this family of Muslims, and we could tell because of the burqas and everything like that, and respectfully. And Melvin, the dumbass, he thinking back on now is funny again, but Melvin, he was trying to tell us some jokes, and he was going to tell us a racist joke, and it was to do with like terrorists and Muslims, etc., etc. And I'm not going to tell the joke or anything like that, but what happened was he was telling the joke, and while he was telling the joke, we were all like, holy shit, yo, Melvin, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, like, dude, you need to be quiet, sort of thing. And he just kept going, he tells the joke, and then we get the absolute dirtiest look you could ever fucking imagine from these people. They give us this look like we just killed Allah, dude. Yeah, honestly, I think Melvin knew they were there, but I think he just wanted to make us laugh or get the joke out. But at the time, he's really fucking persistent. After all this craziness, we finally arrived to the game convention. We walk in and we see like a restaurant to the side, and then there's a huge screen where people are playing Super Smash Bros. At the start, there's these kids there, and they just don't want to move. And we wait there for like a good 20 minutes before their mum goes, "Yo, you guys need to get off," so these other kids can play, right? Okay. There were also some other crappy things there. They weren't that good. It really was not that fun. There was the Oculus Rift though, which was pretty cool because I haven't done it before, but the graphics on it wasn't that good. It was like 2006, something like that. One of the things you could do there though is that you go into like a dark room and there'd be like a table, and then if you put your ear on the table, I didn't know what it was, but it was scary. You'd hear like demonic voices or some shit, dude. I was scared as fuck. All my friends were like, what the fuck? As I said before, there was Oculus Rift, and so when I went to go do that, my friends found the perfect opportunity to ditch my ass. I had no idea where I was going. I put my thing off and I was like, where the fuck did they go? So after looking for like 20 minutes for them, I go to the restaurant to go get something to drink, and there they are, standing right there. They're just drinking some lemon lime bitters, eating some chips. I don't even remember, or something like that. And I was like, yo, why'd you guys ditch me? They didn't really have an explanation for it, but that was all good. It was pretty funny at the time. But then what happened next, because it was so boring, knowing us, knowing teenage boys, I guess, we started playing hide and seek in this huge ass building, right? So we're running everywhere, going behind sets, going in the backstages, going everywhere. And it was pretty cool because there was this one girl there that we met in the dark room. And it was kind of like a auditorium sort of thing, and there were curtains covering the seats. And we were hiding from one of our friends. And she was pretty cool. She was she let us go behind there, and when he came in, she was like, oh, I didn't know where they are and stuff like that. So she was really chill. And then just a side note, after that we went up to the stores and thought it'd be funny to buy a condom, like from a bench. On the other hand, there was other stuff there that weren't as cool as this chick. There was this security guy, man. He was Scottish, or somewhere around there, Scotland, Ireland, I'm not 100% sure. And he threw us out, right? He gave us a warning, and we just didn't listen, and we got thrown out. So we're out, we're thrown out, we're just sitting in the front, right? We're just chilling in the front, we really have nothing to do. It's the only light part, and we're just kind of like running around in the front, jumping over some of the brick, and he comes out and he's mad, he's infuriated. This guy's looking like the Hulk. And he's like, I told you if you didn't stop messing around, I'd kick you out, I'd call the police. And we were like, yo dude, we're out. And he's like, you're not, you're still on the property. And so after this, I did something that went a little bit like I bravehearted his ass, and it went a little something like this. Yep, that happened. So anyways, after this, me and everyone else, we went exploring. We found like a park, right? And we were kind of just chilling at the park. There were like lights above, like lampposts, so we were chilling there, took some photos. It was pretty cool out there. And then what happened is we decided to play like tag or Tiggy or whatever you want to call it, touch. And so this one guy, he starts running away. Well, it was more like gang up, so it was us versus one guy. We were trying to tackle him sort of thing. And so he starts running away, and he's slow. This is Melvin. Melvin's like sprinting, and we're just jogging behind him, and we're just not taking it too seriously. We're laughing at him and stuff, right? And then we look to our side, and fucking Alex, this small tiny little guy, he just bolts. You just hear this like do do do, and you hear like it's ah. He's screaming. He's bolting. He's fucking looks like he's going at the speed of fucking light. I don't know. And me and Urbis are just running side by side, and he just comes through the middle, just ah. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he goes boom and takes Melvin down, just ah. And guys, I don't know what it is, but it was pretty funny to pick on Melvin. Like, it wasn't funny, but that night it was just his night because he had kind of fucked up so many times earlier, and we just gave him so much shit for telling the jokes in front of the Muslim people and stuff. And then what happened after that is we ended up just chilling at a playground for a bit, and then we decided to like run off to try to ditch Melvin, right, as a joke. And Melvin, he goes, and we start running, and then he tries to chase after us, and Urbis flanks, he runs around. So let's say there's like a straight pathway, and then to the right there's a bit of a lead off, and then there's kind of like a park bench where you can sit and relax, and it's like a table at the same time. Urbis runs around that and gets behind Melvin, and he starts chasing Melvin, and then he like grabs Melvin, and you just hear him scream. It's the funniest thing. He gets so scared because he has no idea what the fuck just happened. I don't know, some of you guys might be like, oh my god, you're bullying him and stuff. Guys, it was all for jokes, and he knows this. We laugh about it to this day. Stuff like that. But after this, Alex and Melvin get picked up by their parents, and so it's me, Jacob, and Urbis, and we're just chilling outside the powerhouse by parking lot waiting for my mum to come pick us up because they were coming to my house for the night. Anyways, and then what happened after that is we walked past this, it's kind of like a theater, and there was this thing called the bearded ape lady or blue bearded monkey lady or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. And we look inside to see what's going on, and at the start we see this girl with pants on and no shirt, and you see her boobs, and we're like, oh, nice, score, right? And then she turns around. Well, we saw, but we weren't. We were kind of just looking at the boobs for a while, and then we look at her face, and this bitch, she had a mustache. She had a straight mustache. She started crawling. She started going like ooh ooh, and like growling and shit with you. We were like, holy fuck. What the fuck is going? And I'm just saying, don't blame us for looking at our boobs, man. And they were nice. Of course I'm gonna be looking at the boobs. But yeah, we were kind of stunned there afterwards thinking, why the fuck does this girl have a mustache? topless in front of a bunch of old people walking around on the floor pretending to be an ape. And this was like a proper government, like, theater establishment. We were so confused. Anyways, after this, my mother picked me up, we went back home, we chilled, we ate a little bit, and then we all went to sleep, and that was the night. So it was pretty crazy, it was pretty fun, it was pretty funny to look back on, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. I'm trying to make these videos more entertaining every time I do them. A couple of friends are helping me out with that, as well as leave in the comments if you want, if there's anything I can improve on and stuff like that, guys. Also, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.